This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For UGA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Dawn to kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. The receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. No, kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So Georgia's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Powers through the tackle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season. Yeah,
mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, it's second down now. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They keep him off balance with a run. He's got the first and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, that last possession went forward fourth down and got stopped under the costing them a field goal. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice throw, caught for a completion. The offense now looking at a third and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is caught. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Breaks free. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks like a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Catch made on the right side. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the crow route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. In the clear at the 25. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. First down and 10. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Oh, he can't make the catch across the middle. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now, the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Comes up with the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. We'll see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it.
This is what a lot of field work can do for you for a special teams coach. I think they saw what they wanted from the right side there. They deliberately attacked that side. They come up with the blocked field goal, and now they've got all the momentum.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important second down play coming up. Gets loose.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Catch made on the out route. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's got a man down the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the catch is made, but they're moving backward. Just a loss on the play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he throws it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. And the same runner's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. What a spin move, he's in the clear now. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Tailback with another carry. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fire to the right side, complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown. Tie.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Leaning on the run game here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff on a single back formation. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And this one is caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
To advance on the football.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.